How we doing today, man? A little bit later of video, for my making at least, and that's just because today was really brutal. This has been a really tough week. This has been a really tough month, and it's come off the back end of literally my best trading of all time. I had a really good period on those top step accounts. I mean, we can't even go and look at them because they remove them from your dashboard. So. But we can go back through the channel. We took our first two payouts. We took payouts not even from copy trading. It's not like we took the same trades and I got lucky and took 5 winning days. No, I brought an account down from 1,500 negative, traded that thing all the way back up, did it the way I was supposed to, and got a payout from that account, and then I got a payout from a second account. So I know not to lose confidence in myself, but if you guys know, I trade live on Discord Mondays and Fridays, and today's Friday. So I traded live, and I mean, I started trading, and I kind of want to just go over a recap for the day. I thought we were going to be bullish because I liked the fact that we had SMT at this low right here, these lows at SMT, and then at the time we had SMT with Asia low. Asia was swept by London on ES. On NQ, and NQ and ES didn't sweep it. So I really like to go towards these highs right here. I think that's where we're going on ES, is to those highs. And NQ, so when we drop down to the time frames here, I got really chopped up here. This was a great trade right here if we inversed right here. I wish that we inversed lower, but I was going to take this. We swept the data low. ES swept the data low as well. We had SMT at these lows right here, bullish SMT, and we had really strong displacement higher. I ended up like entering right around here for our first trade. And I could have had my stop here, and it could have been a break-even trade. I would have gone break-even at these highs right here. But this stop was just massive, so I was like, okay, like I don't want to have that big of a stop. We ended up losing on this trade. I think I lost somewhere around on this move. I think I lost. And then I tried to re-enter when we made this order block because I was like, okay, that's just bit myself. I was like, okay, this is just a liquidity sweep, and this is all in the Apex accounts, by the way. I didn't pass my funded futures account yet. It's sitting at the 1,500, so I'm gonna try and pass that next week. But yeah, I didn't pass that account. But we had this order block, so I was like, okay, we just reswept here. We had SMT now at this point. We had SMT at this low, so I was like, okay, this looks good. This displacement back up. I'm getting in long. And I guess I could have just gone like, I don't know. I'm not going to go break even right when it gets above this high. It's just too zoomed in. But we did end up sweeping this high here on this candle. So I guess we already swept SMT there. It was just a mess, right? So I kept getting so confident that we were going higher. So then it reswept one more time, and I was like, I was down bad at this point. I was down 300 on the accounts after this second trade. Because, dude, the range was pretty big today, and I was trading with, some size. Like, I mean, not anything crazy, but I was trading like 3 micros. So, then we jumped in on this trade here with 7 micros. Ridiculous work. But I liked what it was, and it just was chopping around, boom. It was looking bad. If it stopped us out down here, I mean, we would have probably blown the accounts or just kept trading until we blew them. But then it ended up reversing, and I made back majority of my money, and then I was down like $90 at this point because I didn't take full TP. I was trying to hold to the highs, but then I noticed we had SMT at these highs right here. We made SMT, and then we got this displacement. I entered a short here, and actually that's how I ended up the day with profit. But again, I'm not proud about this profit. I logged out of these accounts. I mean, I could. Wow, that's weird. I could log out of these accounts. I mean, I logged out of the accounts because I was just like sitting there and wanting to keep trading, even though I didn't even deserve to have the accounts. I deserved to blow them. Like I blew my other accounts this week doing dumb stuff. So I just took the screenshot because I was like, I can't even log into these accounts because I'll probably do something dumb. So those accounts are sitting at $600 positive by not my doing. A really, really good setup was right here. This is a great long. where if you're just targeting for a piece of the pie, if you just get in and you target this is a fantastic long underneath this low. I'll go over why this is fantastic, but this is a fantastic 60-point trade. And this is what I need to wait for. This is what I need to wait for. If I wait for this, and I don't have to hit home runs, you don't have to catch this trade and leave a runner to this high and catch 170 points. You can just full TP at these highs right here. And if I just waited for this clear and obvious setup, or this one, right? This is amazing setup. The IFEG here, right? With the SMT, or this IFEG, right? Whichever one you want. This is a great short with these lows, right? Easy. You can hit the banger trade. So many easy trades here on this chart today. And what did I do? I got so focused on trying to just get something that I missed the obvious stuff. I missed the obvious trades. This is a 1-minute inversion, really nice. And the reason why this trade is really good is if we look at the 15-minute, this is a fantastic long area, right? Why are we going long here? This is low of week, right? You can start anticipating this low of week because of the SMT, right? So because we're anticipating that that's low of week because of the SMT, and I'll just mark out the SMT here. Boom, right? And again, I like to make these videos after the fact just because it gives me time to kind of just realize, okay, what went wrong? What can I do better, right? But anyway, so we have this SMT now here. We have an SMT at this spot right here. We have bullish SMT. So cool. We have SMT on the market now. We tagged into this 15-minute fair value gap right here. This is actually BPR, so I'm just going to mark out the BPR. Look at this balanced price range right on this 15-minute. We have this whole 15-minute fair value gap, which is resting right underneath all these lows that we sweep into. But if we want to be more precise, this is the BPR. So we have SMT. This is already going to be low a week. Anticipation if we're bullish. So this is a fantastic long and short opportunity, right? Obviously, it comes back down and would stop you at break even on the runners and then just chopped around, chop fast, chop fast, chop fast, and then goes, and now is going. But the whole point is this, man. This trade, like, I have enough experience to wait for the obvious setups. If you got in here, your stop loss would be, just have to be below the low, right? Because you get in, you put it below the low, it comes down, looks like you didn't stop, oh, it bounces up. Or you wait and you get in off this order block. And this order block gets put in, and this is a fantastic long. I mean, this is a fantastic long. Right to this unfilled, this devil's mark candle, boom, you take profit. I mean, that's fantastic. Doesn't get more precise. We even put an SMT there. That's why we actually did end up coming back down. But whatever, right? You just need a piece of the pie. That being said, man, what did I do? What was the trades I took? I took this long here. Why would I take this long? I have to be more disciplined. If it closes above this gap, this right here, I can't take this. I can never take this long. But what did I tell myself? Oh my gosh, I can just get in here. It doesn't matter how big my stop loss is because it's going to go up. It's going to keep going to these highs, and I'm going to make 55 points. I'm going to make, that's over $200 on each account. I'm going to get that. I don't care that my stop loss has to be down here, and it's just like barely a 1 hour for this massive trade. I don't care. And if I did this and I held my stop loss like someone that should have, right, 56 points, I mean, maybe I wouldn't have lost. I would have broke even. But that's besides the point. I can't take this trade just because I missed out, like I missed my entry. Or I didn't even miss my entry. It didn't give me an entry. It closed above this. I can't take fair value gap inversions that are closing above here. But what did I convince myself? Oh, well, we can inverse this 2-minute gap too, right? We just inverse this 2-minute gap, so I'm just going to get in here because we inverse the 2-minute gap. But the stop loss is ridiculous because it can rebalance all of this. It can use this entire gap. It can use even this. It's a 100-point stop loss to make 50 points. We already started running some of the low resistance liquidity, so why would I be taking a trade when we've already ran the low resistance liquidity? Doesn't make any sense. So just simple errors on my part. That can't happen. So that's not besides the point, but I kind of want to just talk about here. What is trading about? What is trading about? It is about doing what you're supposed to do because it's what you're supposed to do and getting rewarded for it. Where have I always gone wrong? It's by trying to force trades, mismanage trade, trying to be right. It is simple. You look at this chart. If you told me, hey, look at this chart. Where are some trades you could have taken today? I would say, bro, easy. If I could see this thing play out, where's the perfect trade? Right? And I know, okay, we have the SMT here. Where would I see? Okay, this short here. Maybe I don't love this short because it's a little bit aggressive. It's against my idea. But this long right here, I mean, come on, this is perfect. And maybe you don't even take it here. It still would have worked if you took it there. Maybe you take it here. This is perfect. Boom. Lowers this liquidity. Boom. Run. This is the trade I wait for. This is the obvious setup. And it's not obvious because, oh, it worked out. But it's obvious because, hey, when I look here, what was obvious here? After this big move up, I shouldn't have entered here. Why? Because we already established that I already ran out this high. And I can't get in after that. So I can't take this trade. Even looking at it now, I can't take that trade. Even though it did go up to here. So what happened? So where's the trade? I don't mind this trade here. I don't mind this trade here. Why? We sweep liquidity inside of fair value gap. We don't displace lower. We have an inversion fair value gap. This is a fine trade because there's actual reason behind it. And then what happens? You go break even when you sweep out this high. Or if you really wanted to, you could have waited to go break even until we swept out this high. And then you go break even here and you don't lose. That's another trade I could have taken. So clearly, the problem isn't in my technical analysis. It isn't in finding trades. It isn't in being able to identify when to win, not to enter the market. It's none of that. None of that. I wouldn't have been able to get those payouts trading 1 to 2 micros on 2 different accounts, 2, 3 micros. I wouldn't have been able to get those payouts if I didn't know how to trade. Something is just going wrong, and you know what it is. I know what it is. We all know what it is. I'm focused on making money. Yep, everyone knows that. Because trading, we're trying to make money. Right? Newsflash, buddy. We're trying to make money, pal. Right? We're not just doing this for giggles, right? We're not just doing this to have a good time, we're doing this to make money. But you only make money if you do things the right way. And we took steps back this month. We really did. We really did. And what am I going to have to do going forward? I'm going to have to drop my ego. I know all the people that like to see me fail and think I'm not that good at trading and all that, they're happy to hear this. But it's not ego as, oh, I'm the greatest guy ever. It's, hey, I don't have to perform and do $10,000 months for you guys. I put this pressure on myself because I feel like I'm this guy that can come onto YouTube and just show a transparent journey and show. I want to show 10K months. I want to show 10K payouts. I want to show 10K days. I want to show all this guy for you guys because it's like, that will be great. Say, hey, look, man, it really is like this. It really is like this. It is sweet. It is sweet like that, right? That's what I want more than anything is to come on here on YouTube and be like, man, this is sweet. Look at this. Look at what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing, guys. Look at me. I'm doing it, man. I'm really like this. Because I see all these guys on TikTok that can just go and buy 5 Top Step accounts and copy trade them all. And they can make 1,000 on each because they're trading 1 to 2 minis. They're trading 2 minis. They caught 25. They caught 30 points. They made, what is that? 60. No, it's $40 a point. They caught 30 points. I'm so bad at doing math, man. Yeah, they trade 2 minis. That's $40 a point. They catch 30 points. $1,200 times up by 5 accounts. Here's how I made $6,000 today in 3 minutes trading the Nasdaq. I just shorted here with 2 minis. Took profit here, took profit here. They caught 87 points. Here's how I made, right? They catch 87 points. 87 times 20. They took 1 minute, right? They got in with 1 minute. I took profit here. I went break even here. I made 87 points. Times that by my 20 accounts. Here's how I made $34,000 today trading the Nasdaq. I want to do that too. I want to make those videos too. I want you guys to hype me up in the comments too. Bro, this is my mentor. He's my GOAT. He's my GOAT. He's the best trader of all time. I want that too. Right? Stone me. Right? That's the ego. That's the ego. I don't want to be the best. I just want to be good. I just want to be good at what I do. I don't like not being good at what I do. And right now, I haven't been that good at what I do. Because it's so hard to say, you know what? I say that too. Los, bro. I know you have a clip of me saying that, dude. This one cat, man, just screen records He has a screen recording me saying it's so hard. So hard. I don't know why, like, it's hard. Like I'm from Boston or something. Hard, so hard. Going on a rant there, but it's so hard. It's so hard to make these videos and just say, you know what? Today we traded an eval account, right? Not today. I'm just saying in general. Today we traded an eval account and we made whatever. Like, nobody cares. And that's the thing. I need to put my ego aside and realize nobody's gonna care. The process, the journey I'm going to have to do now to get to where I want to be. Do I want to get to where I want to be trading, or do I want to impress people online? And to get to where I want to be trading, I'm going to have to sacrifice the short term. Yeah, man, that's great. Well, congrats on that payout. This, that, the other. Wow, you copy trading all these accounts. Wow, I made $1,000 today on my XFAs. No, I'm going to have to just say, you know what? I'm going to ground zero. I'm dropping a banger video this weekend. I'm literally the most excited to make a video I've ever been for this channel, because I have developed this system of how I'm going to use prop firms, and I'm telling you, y'all are going to all start doing this. I'm not even trolling. This is like the best, most cost efficient way, because I don't know, some of you guys might be able to afford it, but I can't afford to drop $1,000 on a set of XFAs and hope I get a payout from them. And if I blow them, try and get another set. I can't do that. I can't afford $1,000 a pop, right? I can't afford to just drop $250 on 5 evals, copy trade them, and blow them. I can't afford to do that. It's just not happening right now. I don't make enough money. That's all. That's cool. Doesn't mean I'm limiting myself or setting myself in a box and saying, you know what, I'm not good enough. I'm not gonna be able to do this. No, I'm not saying that. It's not limiting your potential. Where you're at right now doesn't limit your future. It just means, hey man, let me be smart. Let me not spend $4,000 a month trading, right? So I have a very, very good video breaking down my process, but the process is simple, right? The process is simple. So simple, right? Let's get this text box, right? What is trading? What is trading? Can I make this bigger? How do I get this thing bigger? Pause. I'll pause this thing real quick. We found it. What is trading? And how do I succeed? Gotta fix this. No, bro. Okay, hold up. Let me pause this again. All right, I just wrote all this BS out here as if I'm doing a school project. But what is trading and how do I succeed? 1, like literally, this 1 through 4. This all trading is. This whole complicated game is that people make thousands of dollars a month from. It's you buy a prop firm or you trade a live account, whatever it is. You have something to trade, some account. Step 2, you find a trade. Step 3. The trade wins or loses. And step 4, you keep showing up. You show back up the next day. And what does that look like broken down? It looks like this. Step 1, how do I find a firm? Which firms do I have a code with? My Funded Futures, Alpha Futures, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Code Diego. Code. It's overkill, because you guys can see it already. There, Code Diego, right? So you find a firm, cool, easy. Or you trade a live account, whatever, right? Now you have piece 1. You're already 25% of the way to be a trader. 2, finding trades. What does that look like? You wait for an A+ model. However that looks like to you, I don't care. Liquidity sweep, higher time frame bias, IFEG, etc. When you see, press buy or sell. Monkey see, monkey do. Oh, I see my model. Buy. Okay, so now you're 50% of the way there to being a trader. What do you do next? 3, trade playing out, stop loss or win. What happens after I find my trade on 3? You set take profit and a stop loss and a logical break-even point. Okay, simple enough. Okay, I'm just gonna get in the trade. And okay, this is where my stop loss needs to be. This is where my take profit is. And then I wait. Win or lose, you go to step 4 and you keep showing up and you do it all again tomorrow. If you miss one piece though, you'll never succeed, right? If you miss one piece, if you don't enter on the A+ model and you just say, you know what? I think it's going up. I press buy. Then what happens then? Then you get upset. And then you don't do number 3. You don't step away. And then you might not be here tomorrow to do it, right? You might not have your account the next day. What happens if you do this, you find an A+ small, but then you don't set your take profit and stop loss at a break or whatever at a logical level, and you just, maybe you set your stop loss too tight and you get stopped out early and it would have won. Maybe you set no stop loss and you lose your account. Maybe you take profit trying to take a home run and you don't even hit take profit and you get break even. Maybe you go break even too early. See, trading is so simple. It's only, I mean, really it only comes down to 2 things. Find your A+ model and execute it properly. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. That is literally all it takes for you to make thousands of dollars. But yet, what do? We get in our own way. We get in our own way and we say, you know what? I know this won't help me, but I want to do it anyways. I don't know why. I don't know why. I have a gambling addiction. That's all it is. I have a gambling addiction to gambling. So what do? You say, you know what? I'm going to try and be better. That's all you can do, because you just keep showing up. You don't quit. Step 4 is the most important. If you do step 4 every single time, you will eventually be good. You will eventually show up for yourself and you will win. If you can do step 4, if you can only do one step and it's step 4, do it all again tomorrow. That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes, because I had a rough week. I had a really bad trading day. I literally just hopped off my live trading Discord today, like early, and just started revenge trading out of my account. I'm just like, I just can't live trade today. It was a bad day. But what happens? You keep showing up, because guess what? I know how to trade. One loss, I think it was Jack in the Discord. I forgot who said it, but one loss doesn't make you a bad trader. It doesn't remove all the good you did. Right? People make mistakes. It doesn't remove all the good they did. It just means that you fell back into a bad habit. But as long as you show back up, you have another opportunity. So if it wasn't impossible today, it's not going to be impossible tomorrow. If it wasn't impossible today, it's not going to be impossible tomorrow, right? I love that, because, look, man, you made a mistake today. But if I didn't make a mistake, would it have been possible? Yes, it's possible. So what mistakes makes it impossible now? Because I have one bad day, it's going to make it impossible? That you blew your account, now it's impossible to get a payout? What? Don't let yourself fall into that trap of, the world's over, I lost my trade, I lost my account, it's not possible anymore. You know, today I tried and I thought it, but you know what? It must not be possible. No, it's possible. Look at this, man. It's not that the setups don't happen. They're right in front of you. They're right in front of me. But look where I lost. I was losing here. No wonder I made it back here, right? When I took the real trade. But I lost in here. Why? Because I wasn't being smart. I wasn't being patient. Patience and discipline and committing to the long term. I might not be able to be the guy that does 10K days for a while. But it's not impossible, and it won't be impossible tomorrow. It won't be impossible the day after tomorrow. So as long as I keep working towards that's not impossible. It's possible and it will happen. But it can't happen if I'm undisciplined, if I'm impatient. That's really all I want to really harp on today. It's just not being impatient, not focus on the long term. But again, I can say all these things every single day, but if I do a bad day, it's not going to help me. But again, it's not going to end the world, right? It's just trading. And it wasn't impossible today, so that means it's not going to be impossible tomorrow for me, right? Because it's right here for me. It's right here for me to take. It's right here for us to take and succeed. So don't get hard on yourself. Don't discourage yourself. And take your time with it, man. Take your time with it. You don't have to be there overnight. You just don't. It does not have to happen tomorrow. And that's where I'm going to have to learn how to manage it, because I know I know my channel would blow up if I was making 10K a day. It would just skyrocket, right? I have people watch I appreciate every single person that watches these videos because I don't want to act like I'm just not grateful for the people that actually do watch my videos every day. I really appreciate you guys. But everybody wants to be someone with 100. Like, I want that play button more than I even want to be successful at trade. I mean, not really. I want a play button bad, man. Something I can hang in the back over here is that golden play button that's 100K, or I don't know what you get, silver for 100K. I don't care. If I can get a YouTube play button, it means I did something right in my life. So, at the rate we're growing on YouTube, which again, I thank each and every person that takes time to subscribe to the channel. It's free, but it means the world because, you know, you don't have to subscribe, right? You don't have to subscribe to my channel. So anyone that chooses to, I really appreciate it. But hey, we're growing at 200 subs a month, which is great. But when you do the math, to get to 100K, it's like 19 years. I mean, we're going to thug it out, and if it takes 19 years, it takes 19 years because it wasn't impossible today, so it's not going to be impossible tomorrow. But I want 100,000 subscribers by, like, in a year, man. People get 100,000 subscribers in, like, a month, you know? Like, so I want that. And I know that if I could just make more money and if I could just do this, that, the other, and be more flashing, wow, this guy's making 100 grand a month trading, like, I'm gonna subscribe to him. I want it. I want that, man. And I think that's put pressure on me to try and force myself into just this guy that I'm not yet. I'm not that guy yet. I'm just not that guy. And I will be that guy, and that's all right. But I'm not that guy right now, and I have to respect where I'm at. I have to respect the lessons God is trying to teach me. I have to respect where I'm at in my journey. I have to respect where I'm at my journey. That's all it is, man. I have to respect where I'm at on my trading journey. And right now that means take it slower. Focus on small, consistent progress. Focus on never making mistakes I have control of. And everything else will fall into place, right? When I'm a man that deserves to be rewarded, I will be rewarded. I truly believe that. So it wasn't impossible today. It won't be impossible tomorrow. Use code Diego. Apex is $85 activation fees on the accounts now. 80% off as well. So that is really good. If you're trying to stack up your bag on Apex accounts, that is fat. My Funded Futures, 50% off until the 30th on new users. So if you're a new user, you never bought a My Funded Futures plan, use code Diego and it gets you 50% off. That's fat. There's no activation fees on any of My Funded Futures accounts ever. Take Profit Trader. Still, no one's used my code yet, so you can still be the first. I don't know who really trades Take Profit Trader, but if you do, code Diego. And of course, Alpha Futures, code Diego. As always, I appreciate everyone that uses those codes. It really does mean a lot, and it helps me out, man. I don't got the money, so anytime you guys use a code and it puts money in my pocket, I really do appreciate that. It goes a long way. I promise you that. But yeah, man, have a great day. If you didn't have a great week, have a great week, man. If you didn't have a great week, you had a great week. You just have the wrong perspective, all right? You have the wrong perspective. That's all it is. So I really love and appreciate all you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't liked the video, and let me know how you guys did this week. I'm sure you guys did better than me. So I'll see you guys next week, man. We're going to come back and crush it. Actually, no, I'm dropping that video on the prop firms this weekend, but I'll see you guys in the future, man. Shout out you guys, and yeah, keep killing it. Peace.